Today we'll be taking a look at the Tyranbo from Cojica Toys. So Cojica Toys mainly makes kind of prehistoric or dinosaur monsters, our soft vinyl toys, and they also make that goofy looking T-Rex with LED lights that you guys see all the time. That's from Cojica Toys as well. Their toys are actually quite affordable. Like let's say this guy at retail, it used to be I think 5,000 yen. I don't know about now. Because recently they've been working more on the sea turtle figure and the Mecha Tyrannosaurus, the Mecha T-Rex figure, and more than these guys. So I had to go back in time and find a seller that was listing it, and this is a very nice color. I believe it's, if you guys have seen the TV show, the children's TV show Barney, this is basically the Barney colorway, and for me, I really like the fact that it's really goofy. It has a really signatured, disproportionate figure with a very large head and a goofy looking body and tiny arms. They also have a few other figures that are very similar with like tiny, smaller limbs and very long body and neck and face. Another very prominent design is this kind of like fat rolls that kind of come down. This is quite common in most of the toys that Cojica Toys makes. What I really like about this guy or this line is the simplicity of the figure. Usually when we talk about kaiju or Godzilla looking toys, they have a lot of detail and have a lot of character to them, and usually the proportions a bit off or goofy. Whereas this one, well, except for the arm, I guess the arms are a bit way too small. But it's actually, the size is actually, or the proportions are actually quite nice. The size of this guy is about 19 centimeters tall, so I guess it would be like a mid-sized figure, which is very nice in a collection if you can stagger up some of your toys in these kind of staircase things. This is quite a nice figure to be in there as well. What I really like about this is that it's not just green in the front and nothing in the back. They still did a few simple sprays in the back, just to try and keep it a little bit more consistent. The sculpting is quite nice. It has a lot of these little beady, pokey looking spikes. Instead of the very standard fin or very prominent spikes, it has these little blobs, I guess, or little pokey things that are not as common or not as typical. Another big thing is the eye here. Well, I don't know if I haven't decided if I really like the eye being like very tiny and beady, but that's one of the or more distinctive figures or features of this guy as well. So this is the Tyranbo from Cojica Toys. Articulation wise, this thing, although it looks like it could be articulated, is not. The face part here doesn't really move. The neck does, the tiny arm joints do, and the little legs as well. That's about it. Thanks.